Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. Make the stop at the 19. So Tennessee's offense will go on the attack first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Cantleberry. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. We have a new #1 team in the nation this week. Guys, they've made it to the mountaintop, and usually he's going for a big play downfield. Grabs it inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes it for the score. Touchdown ball!
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week. And you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Texas A&M's offense will have its first possession of the game. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive quarterback.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Aggies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw. It's Vick. With the catch, it's Gomez. After the filthy move, he's got room. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
It's going to be a long day. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Extra point here would tie the game. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And the Volunteers in the hurry-up.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Got his man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And this Big Orange offense getting it done in the passing game.
And great execution by the quarterback. And when you think about Tennessee offense, man, when they got their trigger man, and they've had some great ones, Peyton Manning, T. Martin, Hendon Hooker had an unbelievable run. They find that guy, man, their offenses have been so hard to stop.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Flips it out in the flat. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he found the space. Touchdown, Volunteer. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. And the defense holds firm, no pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pushed his way ahead, really good run to get it out to the 20 and pick up a 5. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Back to pass, it's Vick. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Vols come to the line in the hurry-up.
How about the bounce back for this QB? He's already got more passing yards right now than he had all last game. Nice job not getting down, not getting negative, not letting one bad game turn to 2. Nice bounce back already in this next game.
Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his tight end. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Wants to throw on 3rd. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
trying to get it to the marker. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Volunteers are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Scantlebury. Knowing that your man can make the catch against his defender, that wasn't a big play, but it can set you up down the line to be able to take advantage.
Yes, get it to him as fast as I can. When I see him open, he runs the little hitch, get it to him so he can make a little bit of yards after the catch, and eventually that little gain, he's going to bust one of those with his athletic ability.
From the gun, running back gets the give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gives it on the option. Touchdown, Tennessee! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? The AT unit on the field.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. UAB was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Birmingham. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Throws to the tight end. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Caught in the backfield. It's Cross. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on third down. The play action fake. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Here's the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So here is the Tennessee offense. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking to pass. It's Vick. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. First down here for the offense. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Fakes the grab. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. To the air on first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover. Pick up the first. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. The 30, at the 20. performance.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he pull it downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds the tight end. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. First play of the period, first down here. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Looking for a productive play on first down. Dropping back, it's Vick. Makes the catch, it's Gomez. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. The Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Gets the back moving. Gonna swing it on second down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Gomez. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Motion from the back. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. The last two plays have not gone as scripted. It's third and 19. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And this will be touchdown across midfield at the 45. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Looking to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. The flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on.
Ineligible CC, downfield, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Multiple penalties, and now it's 1st and 25 for this offense. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
It'll be a draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job of getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up.
There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Aggies moving quickly to the line.
Man, you gotta lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
To throw, it's Vick. They'll run the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do they do right away? Right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Fires downfield. Got his man on the right. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cross. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. A&M comes back out with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. And they will score. Touchdown, Aggies.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Rides the back on the option. The give.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Reese.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Wide receiver going in motion. Hand off from the shotgun. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Off the RPO. Throw to the right, looking for the first. He spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Vick. Fires to the big fella. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Time to take a shot. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Bringing it back.
Made another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. Makes one man miss. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Here we go. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Volunteer! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Texas A&M going quickly. Looking to throw, it's Vick. Can't make the grab, quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads it downfield. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. And that's going to open up your running game later on.
And the Volunteers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Gets it out fast. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Phyllis, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Eastern Michigan is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed style of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 10 over Akron.
Looking to throw, it's Vick. Throwing right. Makes a connection.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. How about that sweet footwork along the sideline? It is a catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Got his man. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll throw on 3rd down. Slings it downfield. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
Are you kidding me? Lucky number 7. He's got 7 interceptions on the season, consistently around the ball. High IQ, breaks on the football great. This guy just makes play after play after play.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. The Volunteers will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Back up now, here's 2nd and long. D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. The give out of the gun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. To the air, it's Vick. Fires to the middle. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the returner will be knocked down. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll try the run. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Smashes ahead. Touchdown ball! And they take it in for 6 more points. I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet, 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
14.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Snagged in the middle. It's Gomez. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Vick. Swings it out to the flat. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
The short hands, it's Gomez. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a third and long. They just keep firing. Got it set up on the outside. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They're setting up the screen. He's past the 30, and he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Takes the easy one to the back. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like...
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. They were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. They'll test the right side. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
And I've been impressed with this defense physically. Like, their physical domination of the line of scrimmage. Just the run game has been pretty non-existent so far. And, man, when you control the run game, a lot of times you can control offenses.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. On the ground, it's Cuber. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Holding, receiving team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
Green 25.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he'll be stopped for no gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Now the play fake. Scrambling away. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. Turning it on. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. And an explosive play has from on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. At the 35, he's got room. There he goes. Touchdown, Volunteers. Great job by the back on the option. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Fights off a defender. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming in.
Oh, he's got some space. Still on his feet. And another broken tackle. Past the 10. Touchdown, Aggie. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success, because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'll leave it with him. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
From the gun. Give on the inside. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Still running at the 40. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The give to the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Vols come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0. And this defense is just getting squeezed by the Big Orange, and he's cutting him up like Peyton Manning.
And no answers. I mean, he's really had his way. They haven't made him feel uncomfortable. If I'm a Vols fan, I'm jacked up that I got this guy at quarterback because he's showing he can put up some big numbers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Dances away to buy time.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got it in the middle. It's Gomez. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking downfield on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Birch.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
They'll give it to the back. Nice move there. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Booker. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy game. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Huber. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Took a shot as he threw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught behind the line. It's Gomez.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive play.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they were able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. They'll go to the ground. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. This one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.